Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Chinese demand for Aussie property is holding up. But first, Wall Street is off to a poor start today because of Alcoa's results. They've come in below expectations. The nasty election campaign and the rising acceptance of a rate hike that will come soon is adding to the poor tone. The S&P 500 is down more than 1% in early afternoon trading today. New American research shows that warmer weather is good for the jobs market and cooler weather holds it back. This study explains why surprises one way or the other in the number of new jobs being created are explained by temperature more than storms or other factors. And other research is suggesting that the new normal growth for the US economy has slipped quite some way. The analysis says to expect 1.5 to 1.75% growth as the regular baseline. If they are right, the latest GDP report of 1.4% is slightly below what has become its normal expansion. In Singapore, their authorities have ordered a Swiss merchant bank to close and fine 2 other banks for breaching anti-money laundering controls. The action follows an investigation into money flows linked to the Malaysian State Investment Fund. In Japan, their parliament has approved a new $32 billion increase in fiscal stimulus measures. These will be funded by government bonds, and the Bank of Japan has a new policy to buy such bonds at essentially zero interest. By issuing perpetual bonds, the government can fund fiscal stimulus at zero interest without ever having to pay it back. It is likely to do more under such arrangements. It's hard to see how QE could get any more open-ended. In China, there's been a rare and unusual burst of civil unrest over pension levels. More than 1,000 ex-army personnel gathered in Beijing in a demonstration that was unusual in its length and its location. In Australia, HSBC is saying that demand from Aussie property from Chinese buyers is holding up after a brief blip lower earlier this year. Aussie tax incentives don't seem to have made much impact there, at least from HSBC's point of view. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is higher again today, now at 1.76%. New Zealand wholesale curve steepened overnight. The short end fell in response to the McDermott speech. The US benchmark oil price is a little lower today, just under $51 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $52.50 a barrel. The signals out of Russia and the supposed support for an output cap to support OPEC became confusing overnight, with their largest driller refusing to comply. The gold price is lower as well. It's now down $3 to $1,254 an ounce. And the New Zealand dollar has slipped quite a lot overnight against all comers, except the British pound. It is now at 70.5 US cents, and on the cross rates, it's lower against the Aussie at 93.5 Aussie cents and 63.7 euro cents. The TWI is now at 74.5. Against the UK pound, however, it's up to a record 58.2 UK pence. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.